Hi, my name is Charlie Kepler. I'm an applications engineer and lead pilot here at Headwall Photonics. And today we're going to take the Nano HP after a flight from the Alta X and move it over to the Rotary Stage and do a field scan. So the first thing we're going to do is put the lens cap back on and disconnect all of our connections. So the Ethernet, GPS, and power. And then we're going to undo the latch. Make sure you're holding the sensor from the bottom like Carson is there. Okay, take it off and we're going to bring it over to the rotary stage here. Just going to place it down on that plate and then we're going to spin the dial all the way until it's locked. Once you have that secured on the mount, then we're going to power in the sensor and the stage and connect via Ethernet to the sensor. And now that we're all connected, we are ready to launch HyperSpec 3. I'm going to click my crosshair on both sides. Let's open up our motion control and then our live video for the Veneer sensor. And then we will switch over to the sphere and open up the live video for that sensor as well. You're going to want to click this X-hair crosshair button on both sides. And now I'm going to adjust my motion until I'm seeing the white reference, the calibration panel. And then Carson, if you could take the lens cap off, please. And now I'm going to scan in the negative direction until I see the white panel illuminated. So I'm going to put in a negative position and then halt it when I see it show up. There it is. So now it just got bright here and bright here. I've already set my exposure, but we want our Veneer to be between 37 and 3800 counts approximately, and our sphere to be between 55 and 60,000 counts, which it looks like we're both good on both sides here. And then my frame period needs to be greater than 5 milliseconds for a system with a LiDAR or greater than 4 milliseconds for a system without a LiDAR. So I have set my Veneer to 5.181 and then I need to multiply that number by 1.23 to get the sphere frame period, which I've done to get 6.366. I then can open up the FOV calculator and it'll tell me in angular degrees per second of 5.4 degrees per second to scan. So I can close out of that, close out of this, close out of this, and now I'm going to go back to the Veneer side and open up the capture window. I'm going to say collect dark. It adds _dark to the file name. And Carson, if you could put the lens cap back on and I'll give it a unique name. So CAHP rotary test _dark. I'm going to set my frames per cube and max number of cubes to 0 for both the Veneer and the sphere. That way we're going to collect just one cube and it's going to be as long as the scan takes. The exposure and frame period automatically got pulled in from the live video window. And now we can say go to collect our dark reference. Is the lens cap on? Yes. I hear the shutter open on the sphere. I see this play icon, means it's collecting. And now it went away, which means that it has terminated. And so now I can say use motion device. My device speed as determined before is 5.4. And I want to scan from, I found out, -24 to 52. And now I'm ready to almost ready to start, I'm just going to bring the motion to the beginning position of minus 36 to 52. So minus 36 to 52. I'm going to start at 36. Once I'm at my start position, I can now say go. Is the lens cap off? Yes, thank you. And then I click go, and now it's going to execute the scan. I can see the progress bar filling up as it's working through. And done. At this point now I can go to the SWIR sensor and click File Transfer to download that file. Download it to my C Nano images, and I can put it in this Rotary bench test folder. For the veneer, we have to go into the batch process tool, and then I'm going to go to the flight tab and FTP downloads folder, process flight, and to the device IP of 10.0.65.50, username HPI, and then the unique password for the device, which here is HEADWALLNHP900. Log in. And here's the collection from today, so I'm going to select that and highlight it. And then I'm also going to tell it where to download to. And then download selected folders. Now we wait for it to download, and then we're all set. Okay, and that is complete. At this point we can now close out of the software, power down the sensor, and pack up for the day.